I need more repair dust than just 2, so I'm gonna quickly get some. I'll quickly get some repair dust. Okay, I have these bloodstone blocks. I'm gonna get still more bloodstone than that, though. So I'm gonna quickly go to the abyss for the sake of getting this bloodstone here. And if there's anything else I need, I just want to, like, take it out right now. Also might want to put that on. Alright, so gonna go back to the abyss now. Except I probably want to take my pick max out, just to make mining that much quicker. I'm gonna take that out too. Of course, I'll just use these side by side and just get the best of both of them. Okay, let me in the portal. So yeah, after just being told I was gonna get owned several times last stream, it didn't actually happen. Granted, I probably could have gotten 70 Hunter faster. I still did get it. Granted, there was definitely a much faster way for me to get it than what I was doing. I did start with something pretty slow, then switched over to using concussion staff, just burning through a bunch of my resources doing so, but I could always just go back to Greco to get more storm runes. I still do have some charge runes to spare, so it's not that big a deal. It won't be that difficult to replenish those storm and power runes I just went through. So it's not too big of a deal. So now I'm going to start going down to where I can find bloodstone. Which would be right about this Y coordinate. So right around down here I can start finding some. I'm just going to make as much space as possible in the inventory to just carry bloodstone. Because that's mainly what I want to just get down here, is just bloodstone. Okay, and I see some here already. And that's what the occult pickaxe is for, to help me just spot this easier. Okay, now that I think about it, I should probably just do this again. Considering how well this worked the last time. Just put the occult pickaxe in the offhand and the pick max in the main. Yeah, it'll probably work really well again, most likely. Well, I'll keep on looking for more still. Yeah, Bloodstone's really not that rare. And with the Occult Pickaxe, that only makes it even easier to find. Alright, so how many stacks of Bloodstone do I... Oh, wow. How many stacks is that? Besides a lot of them, how many is that exactly? Okay, I think we're looking at least 9 stacks thus far. Probably closer to 10 at the rate we're going. Okay, now I have like 10 stacks of Bloodstone and counting. In like well under 10 minutes too. Okay then. Okay, so pretty much almost done fetching this. I don't even think I'm going to need to just convert all of this into tokens just yet. I can probably save a good amount of this Bloodstone for later. Yeah, it's definitely safe to say I can just save some of these tokens for later, at the rate we're going. Or some of this Bloodstone before I make it into tokens. It's just 8 gold coins. If I really wanted them that badly, I could just do more forging. Yeah, just so you know, I can get really, like, this much bloodstone in, like, a little over 10 minutes. Just so you know. I guess now I'll just teleport back to the surface. And then just find my portal and leave. And then just come back with a bunch of tokens. Alright, so back home from the abyss with a lot of bloodstone. Almost 15 whole stacks of it. That's almost 15 whole stacks right there. So let's turn a bunch of it into block form for now at this point. Oh, Sean, hi. Well, there's some more bloodstone. A lot of it specifically being turned into block form. Gonna get myself more tokens to buy more treasure boxes and thus get more repair dust, since I was running short. Soul Knight, never heard of it. Even then, I don't think I'm gonna have to just go through all these bloodstone blocks straight away. I still never heard of it. A mobile game. I guess maybe that's why I haven't heard of it too much. I don't really follow mobile games, so I'm guessing that's why I haven't heard of it. Alright, so now I want to take my mineralization station and bring it on over to the abyss. Then I should be able to start buying a bunch of treasure boxes with this. Assuming I even want to go through all of it. What, I have an entire dungeon in that game? I mean, sometimes that takes a couple of tries, but there we go, now we're up. Okay, so let's start making tokens appear. And just plenty of them are gonna just start spilling out of my inventory since I'm gonna pretty quickly run out of space, most likely. Soon enough, they'll start spilling on the floor. Yeah, like I said, it was only a matter of time before they just fall on the floor, these tokens. Alright, so there's the treasure box trade. Even then, I still might be able to get a decent amount of repair dust with just these treasure boxes alone, and there's still so many bloodstone blocks to go and process. So if I really want to go through all of these bloodstones, it's actually going to take a while. Well, yeah, it does that all the time. Especially these days. Yeah, it seems to happen all the time. It doesn't let me say if Soul Knight has a multiplayer server. I don't see why it wouldn't, anyways. I'm just wondering why it would stop you from saying that. Okay, there's still these stacks I'm gonna quickly give them. Okay, I think that word online is actually still in my blocked words list. I pretty much had that there because I was just having, like, well, I wasn't really having trouble with spammers, but they were just getting annoying. Like, there were a bunch of spammers, they were getting really annoying, so I just pretty much blocked the words to just kind of shut them up. Not really sure if those spammers are still doing anything these days, though, or not. It's entirely possible that they might have stopped. Which would be nice, then I could just let people say online again. So, does Soul Knight have a really big player base or no? In other words, how popular is the game? Yeah, I hear that term going around quite a bit, freemium, where some of the content's free and then some of it you have to pay for. Yeah, because I heard that that's probably like one of the most profitable game models to actually go with. Yeah, I heard freemium is very profitable compared to some other types of game models. Like, considering how, like, way more people tend to download free apps than paid ones, of course you just have to try and get the best of both worlds. Like, as soon as you just charge even something small like $1 for your app, you're gonna already just lose, like, probably a little over 90% of your possible customer base. Okay, I just want to see how many treasure boxes I'm gonna get out of all this at this point. Even though I'm definitely not gonna have to use up all of them for now. So essentially just cosmetic looks for your characters that don't really affect the game but just look insanely cool. They have to pay for. Yeah, I know League of Legends also does that. Wait, is that the name of the developer, Chili Room? Art style is bright and captivating. Look up the Soul Knight trailer. See their trailer to see why. I'm probably gonna just put it on a separate window while I just process more of these bloodstones and turn them into tokens. Yeah, I probably will at this rate. Just so I have something else to do besides just... Yeah. Let's see if I can find this. Soul Knight. Is this it? Chili Room. Okay, this was it. Okay, so turns out I did find it. I'm gonna make the screen a bit bigger. And just kind of have it off to the side while I just process more bloodstones. Yeah, now I'm definitely seeing the bullet hell aspect to it. Alright, so that should be pretty much the last of my tokens right there. So how many treasure boxes was this I got in total? I'm gonna have to go count once I'm just done handing off the last of these tokens to this guy. Okay, now this I want to see. Just how many treasure boxes did I end up getting today? Besides, like, way too many of them. Badass mode is a true hard mode, and normal mode is a tutorial. I'd probably start with normal just for the sake of getting good at the game. So, that's a lot of treasure boxes. I'm gonna pull up a calculator to quickly see how many that is. 547 of them. I should not be able to do this so easily. Almost forgot the mineralization station there. I should not be able to do this. And considering it took me like little under 15 minutes to get all that bloodstone. I could still get even more than that if I had an even higher level of fortune on this thing. That is if I want to crack them all open straight away. Because I don't actually need to break them all open right away, I really don't. I just need at least a decent amount of repair dust to just continue doing stuff with. I just want to get back to having a decent amount of repair dust, so I'm going to crack open whenever I feel like I'm going to need to. So there's our start. And the rest of this I really don't need. Except I might want to pick up the fragmented anima stones maybe for the sake of anima training if I want to just start maxing out all my skills. That would be just about the only reason I could see myself actually picking up the anima stones. So in those 64 boxes I got 5 repair dust. Likely I could have gotten more. Yeah, the rest of this I seriously do not need. Yeah, I likely would if I played it. I would likely stream it. I really don't see why I would not do that. Yeah, I just really don't want to hang on to anything I don't feel like I'm gonna need. Well, okay then. I'll still definitely have to crack open more boxes. I still have more boxes to crack open. Okay, now I'm certainly getting a lot more repair dust out of these boxes here. Alright, so I just jumped up from like 5 to 22. I think I'll still crack open some more boxes just to get a little bit more repair dust. Right, there's 64 more treasure boxes. I'll still keep on opening them, I guess. I want to get a bit closer to a full stack repair dust so I really don't have to just do this again for a while. Going on a bit of a dry streak here, it looks like. Going on a dry streak again, am I? Okay, maybe not anymore. Here we have 59 repair dust so far. Yeah, trying to find anything I actually want in this loot pile is pretty much impossible at this point. Yeah, never thought I'd say this, but I could actually use such a system right about now. Even though I pretty much had the intent to really keep like one item out of this, the repair dust, and maybe also the anima stones for the sake of anima trading later. Just so I can just save this anima experience here for later. Well, I have 59 repair dust, so I'm going to stop cracking open boxes at this point. That should be enough. 53 more gold coins, okay then. Yeah, that should be enough. So I'll keep these boxes aside. Find a good place to keep them. Perhaps right around here I'll keep them. And I'll crack these open later when I just need which you choose to listen to. One is complicated events but grindy early game, and one is easy. Oh, these are the two main mods that let you just build a storage system that sucks up anything. I think I'll probably ask again later when I actually want to do a mod pack. Yeah, I'll probably ask again when it's time to install a bunch of other mods. Yeah, so I need to repair all this armor ideally. 61 magic repair dust. That's nuts. And I'll be using up only 12 of it for now. So now I need to just let all these cool, and then I can just repair all my armor pieces. Yeah, these do not stack. Clearly. They don't need to anyway, since give them 30 seconds, then they're just going to cool into that. Alright, so now I can fully repair the armor pieces. Right, that just fully repairs my entire armor set. Okay, then. So I think at this point I'm just going to start gearing up for Penumbra and the Ancient Cavern. If I recall correctly, I'm not really going to need too much to assist me in the fight. I'll still just take out everything I'm going to want to use. And maybe a bit more food might be a good idea. And Kaiju Staff? Yeah, just because Kaiju Staff. I honestly don't think I'm going to need too much going into the fight against Penumbra. So I'm not really going to take too much with me. Just going to take the usual stuff. I mean, I don't want to let this thing completely go to waste. It looks kind of cool. Even though the blasters just slow you down to, like, hell and back if you actually want to use them. Like, they actually slow down your movement speed when you use them, so there's just some situations where blasters are completely inviolable. But I definitely want to see if I can just get some use out of it anyways, because I don't want to let this go to waste. Well, if I have to use these, I will, but likely I won't. Yeah, but it really depends on the situation. Sometimes you need good movement speed more than ever, and the blaster doesn't really give you that. Alright, there's some more food. Let's just relight the portal to the Ancient Cavern. Yeah, this should be sufficient enough, if I recall it correctly. Yeah, this should be fine. So I have to find the spawner that summons the bloodsuckers and just grind it out until I get a full Erebon tribute bar. And then I can go fight Penumbra, so I have to find the right spawner here. Okay, so this is probably the spawner. Okay, so I'm standing next to the right spawner, I'd assume. Yeah, this definitely looks right to me. Well, I guess I can make do with them not spawning too frequently, since in this case it'll still be easy enough to deal with them all. I know, right? You're not the only one who said that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, nice. It was delayed by like, what, 2 or 3 weeks? So you finally made the move over and starting a new chapter in your life? Good to hear. So my time zone or yours? But do you really talk that loudly, though? Okay, then I see. Then again, neither of us talk too loudly, usually. So it's not like we would actually be waking anyone up. Okay, so I have half the tribute bar full here. And I'm guessing there's no good insulation for the walls in your group home, right? A lot of high the hearts to not make it cover an entire screen. Yeah, because I really wouldn't want like all my hearts to cover up a good portion of the screen. That would just be silly. That's gonna push me away. Having to just levitate there is gonna push me back. Especially when you have at least 4 racks. I still have like 2. Alright, I'm gonna try and step back. This might be a little too many bloodsuckers for my liking. Okay, now it's a little more controllable, having 2 left. I mean, for me it was always a toss-up between Sayori and Natsuki. But even then, all the Dokis deserve to be loved. To just pretty much quote Dan Salvato on this one. Alright, we have a full tribute bar now. So I have to find these red blocks that I can right-click to get into the arena with the boss I'm gonna fight. Yeah, the blocks I have to right-click are red. So I'm just looking for them. There they are. Right, where's Penumbra then? Alright, there we go. Oh, Penumbra just hit me. So every time I get hit by this boss, a minion spawns in. But if I don't get hit, then no minions spawn and the boss is pretty much a complete and utter joke. And the boss doesn't even fire too many projectiles either. So just sidestepping around them is easy enough. And there's just really nothing else to mention about this boss fight. Not too much else to mention about this one. Yeah, just pretty much bring whatever gun you want and just shoot them down with that. But these projectiles look like they clearly do have gravity. Not just that, he's not even trying to close the distance between me and him. So my shots aren't affected by gravity, but his are, so I can just stand back here if I really wanted to. Yeah, this is supposed to be an endgame boss here, by the way. This is supposed to be something very late game. Yeah, especially for this late in the game. Yeah, I'll say. Probably the easiest of these 4 bosses, most likely. The projectiles don't come too fast. And this Alarmo here isn't even trying to kill me. So I guess I can just leave him alive. And isn't even trying to move towards me. Then again, pretty much every enemy in here is going to be aggressive towards me. Period. Yeah, then again, like, every enemy here is already aggressive towards me by default, and this enemy here just makes other enemies nearby aggressive if they're not already. Yeah, that's definitely, like, the main thing it does. But there won't be a destructor at all during this fight. Okay, let's step back and make sure I actually get my loot to not fall in the lava here. Okay, I got up a number statue. Okay, let me just clear out the rest of these guys, actually. And then I'll leave the room. It has a loot table, but no way to kill it. I know what you're talking about, by the way. And they're really not hard to miss because of how large they are. I think they're like 3 to 4 times bigger than like a player, so they're huge. Well, the Celian scythe I used to have. Right, so there's my penumbra statue. And I got an Erebon Sickler, what's that? Shoots a sticky bomb that attaches to enemies. Bombs explode after 5 seconds. I got something called a Stickler. Well, yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what it is that I just got. And some skill crystals. 2 of them. Fire rate, pretty low. Pretty slow fire rate, though. I guess then it would be too good otherwise. Well, yeah, certainly. Yeah, it would be too good otherwise if it had a faster fire rate. Yeah, I can't make a gun that powerful to just, like, break the whole game. Yeah, now we're down to 2 bosses left. Okay, maybe I should wait till I've actually gotten all the boss statues to do this. Maybe I shouldn't just celebrate yet, we're not done yet. Might be a little early to celebrate now that I think about it. What, the achievement for getting one of every boss statue? Oh, party time? No. I have to get myself another confetti shooting gun, and then I'd be able to get the advancement. I'm assuming you have to buy that out of sleeve, right? So I really was not worried about Penumbra at all, and you can clearly see why. Confetti cluster, which I have to get from Sleeve. I might be able to afford it already if I just find a toy merchant who's selling it straight away. Yeah, if I recall correctly, that probably means I have 2 bosses left. Unless you want to count Nethengiic Wither. Then that would be 2 bosses remaining. Well, I guess I'll do some more banking. Perhaps. Might be a good idea. I mean, I do want to find a Primordial Village anyway, so I'll just bring all these coins. Just to do a bit of banking while I'm there. I beat the Primordials already, though. Right, why do I need to do that? Background music? Well, there is no more background music. At the moment, anyways. Well, never really used it yet. Primordial Citizens. I'm just gonna go to Dystopia. Whoops. Right, gonna stop taking so much damage. Yeah, I can do a bit more infusion training while I'm there, so I'm gonna make some stone bowls for that very purpose. Might as well just snap up a bit more infusion experience while I'm passing through. I know I have diamonds. I know. I know. But I would need a couple more infusion levels to catch these picks onto the diamond bowl, if I recall correctly. I think you need 72 for these, just to catch them in general. So you would thus need 82 infusion to get them with a diamond bowl. So if I had 2 more infusion levels, then of course I would just brought a diamond bowl here instead. Yeah, you ever forget sometimes the fact that I'm just under-leveled? Which seems a little crazy, because I have 80 infusion, but yeah, I'm under-leveled. If I want to get these picks on with the diamond bowls. Yeah, it does seem a little crazy that I'm still under-leveled to do a couple things. Yeah, I can do just about anything, but getting these pixels with a diamond bowl, nope, still can't do that yet. But it probably won't be that much longer before I can do that. Even though I mainly just came out here to look for primordial villages. Now I'm also just grabbing Pixons as I pass through. No, I haven't really done that. Well, there's one guy. Primordial banker. I'll just wait until I'll just wait until the coast is clear to actually go and do some banking here. I think my hauling level is actually still 60. So no, it's 60. Right, something's behind me somewhere. And something else is behind me elsewhere. So I want to go to this primordial village and just do some banking, but can't really do that right now. Can't exactly do that for the moment. Well, there we go. Maybe now I can continue where I left off. Okay, I do want to keep some silver coins on hand, so yeah. What ran while you were fighting? That should be about right. Yeah, that'll do right there. Well, I want to check out some more items, but can't really do that right now. Okay, maybe now I can toss out some extra things I don't need to keep. Alright. That's better. So let's go to the village now. I'm pretty sure I haven't. Wait, there's another guy over here. If I can just safely talk to him. Dragon's Breath. Not gonna go bother buying that. Not sure if this is the same guy I talked to earlier here. Well, best of luck with that then. Is this the same guy? Yeah, it is. The guy who was just selling torches for a copper coin each. Well, 2 torches for 1, well, copper coin, yeah. So I'm looking for the guy who's actually going to sell the armor pieces. And it seems like none of these people are selling what I'm looking for. So I'm trying to just remember which colored villager I have to go talk to get the armor pieces. So let me just double check. Right, where are the primordial villagers? I just want to figure out which one's selling the armor pieces. Because there's like 4 or 5 different types, and only one of them sells what I want. Primordial merchants, the one wearing green. Okay, got it. It's the one wearing green that's gonna sell the armor. Well, not right now. I'm in the middle of Dystopia. Currently in the middle of this place right now. Well, I see another primordial village. Yeah, I saw some green that really just stands out in a place like this. Bull selling bullets. Really? I think I'm going to at least try to just unlock this guy's... Whoa! Next trade. I have to get stuck on that ceiling there. Well, okay. Can I just not hit the banker too? That would be nice. Not hit the banker as well. Yeah, let's not kill the guy I want to do some banking with real quick. Let's not actually just kill him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. So I'm gonna unlock these, which I already have. I already have primordial leggings. That also have to buy the primordial leggings to see the next trade. So I'm starting to think maybe I should have just done that anyways. Maybe I should have just tried that. And even then I still can't really guarantee I would have gotten an armor piece I didn't yet have. Or anything else I really needed. Yeah, certainly looking forward to that, and that's pretty much the next thing Skimmy Guy's working on. So the boss update's gonna get delayed yet again. Right now, let's keep on running south and see what other primordial villages show up. Okay, I'd assume this is another one. Yeah, it's another village. Might as well just buy the helmet since I didn't yet have it. Even though I'd rather see the boots because I could just use the face mask in place of a helmet and still get the full set effect. I mean, this bow looks cool. Whatever, it looks nice. I guess if I want to unlock the next trade and see what it might be. Boots. There we go. I had a feeling that was a good idea to buy some raw beef. Alright, so there's the helmet and boots that I didn't have before. So that's nice. So I guess now I'm gonna start heading back home with this. Yeah, it really wasn't expensive at all, you're right. I mean, it would be silly to not buy it, even if I'm not likely gonna ever use it. Just because I literally had that Darkly Powder lying around. Alright. Once I can find a good place to do so. Okay, yeah, that seems like a good place to do it. I mean, that Darkly Powder is easy enough to replace with Looting Force Sword anyways. You have even more though, right? So it's even worth less for you. Yeah, really not that hard to come by with a sword with a high level of looting on it. And just simply being good enough at combat to fight these mobs here. Really not that hard to come by. I mean, this is still like pretty good infusion experience, so I might as well just take it while I'm here. Can't really say no to it. Oh, CD20, hey. Well, the Minecraft ones, yeah. I mean, it's not too short, not too long. I don't need to really play for that much at a time. Well, not often anyways. You're talking about that one I played earlier, right? Water Blast or something? That one you briefly just saw? I assume you're talking about Water Blast, right? Alright, so we're almost home at this point. Well, usually no. I didn't think so. Growing up or born in the 90s? No, I just simply got back home from Dystopia. There's still like a bit of stuff to do. I'll just redeem some more infusion experience, because why not? Oh wow, I'm really close to 82 now. That puts me super close to 82. Infusion being really close to 82. Yeah, pretty close indeed. Okay, so I now have full Primordial, and I'm gonna just get it enchanted. I'll probably get more Glaring Power Stones for the sake of doing this. So if you'll excuse me, I'll just go and get some more Power Stones real quick. Alright, one Diamond Bowl in there. Let me get some more Pixons. Well, I'm gonna go back here yet again, just for the Pixons. So I'm pretty much just missing the bosses in Vox Pawns and Candyland. That's pretty much it. I haven't, I'm probably gonna double check again. Because I know for a fact it's only certain magical staves that can actually harm him. On Cotton Candor, let me see. Yeah, I know he does also work on the Advent of Ascension wiki. Doesn't really look that much different from the last time I checked. Immune to almost all weapons, but vulnerable to a handful of staves. On tactics. Let me see if there's anything regarding tactics. Not really. Vox first, hopefully get Noxious Staff just to make Cotton Counter a bit easier. I mean, it worked in 3.1.2, Noxious Staff. That's one of the ones that works on Candor, from my recollection. The Noxious one is Noxious. Well, of course it would be. Why else is it called that? Well, I guess I'm probably gonna get my 82 infusion from this, just getting more glaring... Yeah, glaring Power Stones. I kind of want more glaring Power Stones than that, though. Because again, I'll just find myself running short sooner or later, if I don't get too many right now. Noxious Staff can poison you. Yeah, that's if I get the Noxious Staff, anyways. That's should I end up with one. Or maybe I could just use that on Voxelon to deal with his poison. I think I could maybe just do that to the Voxelon fight. Either that or a resistance tablet. And even then, I'll still want to set aside quite a bit of time to prepare the arena for Voxelon. And even then, first, I still have to gather Pixons for these Power Stones. I would also still really like to do that. And I'm not getting too lucky. I'm not finding a whole lot of Pixons at all right now. Well, if I can get any of his drops, that is. I'm not really getting too lucky right now at all. Okay, now I'm starting to actually finally see more Pixons. Alright, so I want more of these Pixons to show up. Pretty much the one reason I came back out here anyway, so it's just for that. Yeah, I know they're all pretty weak. They're like tier 0, all the basic ones. Should also be really ready Just the carry runes are the advanced ones. What do you mean, the advanced staffs? Yeah, I'll certainly have to build up the staff collection. But apparently primordial staff can work on Cotton Candor. If that's still true, that would be good news, because, I mean, I already have a primordial staff. So that being able to work still would be very good news for me. That would be, like, one option right there. Well, I know Noxious and Firestorm staff also work. If I can acquire Noxious, Firestorm's certainly easier to come by. Firefly also easier to come by. Then again, let me actually quickly check something, because last I checked, Avenum Ascension is open source. Like, you can actually download the code for the mod. Okay, so where can I find this? Yeah, if I recall correctly, it's open source. I can look at the code, download, and anything I want to do with it. So I could go in the code for Cotton Candor and see which staffs work on them. Yeah, like, I can look at the source code. So I just have to go find Cotton Candor in here. And there might be a list of staffs that work on them in there. Yeah, let me just look through the source code for Cotton Candor real quick and see what I find. Base projectile damage 35. Shit. Wow. Okay, so I'm looking at a switch statement for his different types of immunities right now. So case 0, I'd assume that was when his feet are white. If projectile is a primordial shot, so primordial staff, right? Then make him non-immune. So I guess this is when his feet is white. It's telling me that I can just use primordial staff on them. Surprisingly, it doesn't say anything about a wind staff though in here. So I'm pretty much looking at the code that's responsible for all of Candor's immunities to various types of staffs, and lack of immunities. Case 1, that's probably when his feet are blue. If projectile, instance of entity water shot, return false. Case 2 is probably when his feet are red, so that would be Firestorm staff, Firefly staff, and Baron staff. Return false. Case 3, probably green feet, Noxious staff, and Poison staff. Case 4 is when the feet are gray, then that would be like Wither staff. Yeah, like the wind type, primordial falls under wind type. It actually says so in the source code. Oh yeah, Bowsette, hi. I was just wondering what types of attacks Candor is immune to and not immune to. This being one of the more infamous bosses in this mod. So pretty much just looking to see what my options are going to be, and I have primordial staff. I'm glad I do. So I'm definitely going to see myself getting some usage out of that. Only basic one you should carry is Wither Staff. If I want to bother carrying it, that is. Same goes for Water Staff, if it's even worth it to have it. What sound exactly? It's the only thing that deals the Wither Staff. What are you trying to say exactly? Right, there's 82 infusion. More than one water type staff. But I actually looked through the source code and it just says water shot. Unless aquatic staff also counts as a water shot. I mean, I'd really have to try and see. I'd actually have to probably set up a world in creative and actually see for myself. Well, I know there's an aquatic staff, but I'd actually have to try it on him and see if it actually works. I mean, I did just get to look at the source code for Cotton Candor real quick, but I could have been reading it wrong. Well, that's 9 more glaring power stones. Yeah, on the wiki it says Underworld Staff also works for that purpose. Only Water Staff is the only Water Staff. Well, okay then. Regardless, I just want to enchant this armor here. So I'll just take whatever redstone I feel like I'm gonna need for all this. Also a ton of iron. I'll probably need too. And some runium, which I hope it's gonna be enough. I don't even know if that's gonna be enough. Well, let's just start making the enhancers and let's actually find out. I'm probably gonna be short. Yeah, I'll run out of runium, I guess. I think I'm probably gonna go quickly get some more of it, since I'm out. Eight stacks of wind runes? I have 8 stacks of wind runes. This is, of course, for when I need to fight Candor. I mean, that's not gonna happen this stream anyways, most likely. I'd probably consider trying Voxelon out first. try and give myself at least one shot at getting the Noxious Staff. Because if I do end up with it, then that could just get used against Cotton Candor. They'll use one of any rune, no matter what kind of Archmage you have on the staff. Like, they'll never just use less than one of any rune. This I'm already aware of. I didn't know that creeper was there. Okay, then. We're gonna put these goggles back on so I can see clearly again. So I'll spend a bit of time just looking for more runium. Because again, I was running short on that. And of course, I'm gonna look with the help of the occult pick. Well, maybe. I'll think about it. Right, this cave's full of enemies, actually. If I have Baron, that is. That's if I end up actually having it. Let's just keep on mining. Alright, there's a couple pieces of runium. I'm gonna get 2 of them to start with. But yeah, that would definitely make sense when it comes to just having inventory space. That would be like one of the more logical plays indeed. Okay, let me look and see. I'm curious. 2 win, 3 power runes. Oh, that's easy to make. That's easy to craft. Oh, nice, runium. Definitely taking that. But how helpful would Underworld be, really, unless Cotton Candor just loves to fly away? Or attempt to fly away on players. Let's still get more runium than that. There's some more. Yeah, Jara wasn't that bad with the whole flying away. Wasn't quite as bad in the deep lands because, of course, we're talking about deep lands here, with terrain generations very straightforward. Alright, more Runium. And that's Ocean. I'd rather stay underground here, and not just, like, expose myself to the ocean. Not too surprised about these lag spikes, in all honesty. Oh, more Ocean. Now it's just water everywhere here. I just can't stop running into Ocean right now. Guessing I must be right next to an ocean. All this and only have 30 Runium to show for it. And even then I don't know how long that's gonna last. Oh, there's some more Runium. Nice, 10 more of it. More of it here. Now at 44. Statistically, there's like 90 to 200 ore blocks of Runium lying around in a 32 by 32 area. You mean like what, about 4 chunks or something? Yeah, they still often end up running out of it, so I don't know. Okay, more water. Okay, no wonder I can't run. I need to just restore my hunger a bit. Oh, so from like the very top of the chunk to the very bottom of it. So that would probably be a bit bigger than the 4x4 area, right? more common than gold, but concentrate in small veins. There. Oh, this is the same mineshaft from earlier, isn't it? This is the one I ran to earlier, right? Oh, okay, more up there. Nice. Oh, on netherite tools. I still feel like it should have always been... Okay, I just realized this isn't actually getting any durability back. It just still feels strange to think that diamond's no longer the best tier of armor and weapons and whatnot in Minecraft. I mean, it's always been diamond being like the best type of material to make armor and weapons with. That's how it's always been. And now not even that's the same anymore. Now even that has changed. Okay, so I got a decent amount of runium. Alright, so let's go and throw this all in the furnace right now. Well, furnace is, but still, let's get it all processed. And then figure out where this extra cobble's gonna go. Here, where am I gonna put the extra cobble now? And I got extra gold coins and skill crystals, extra everything, really. I got so much of everything these days. Got so much everything now. which I'd be able to afford. Okay, almost done with what? Yeah, I also just spent more time than I was expecting to just gathering runium, because I was running short on that again. Because apparently I just keep on having this problem. Oh, that's a good deal. Mainly just because I can afford it. I don't know if that's actually a good deal, but I'd definitely be willing to take it if it was offered to me. Oh, that's not even going to my pick max, I just realized. Alright, there we go. That's more like it. Okay, so I want to make more durability enhancers, then ran out of runium. And even then, I wonder how much redstone I'm going to have left after this is all said and done. And same goes for emeralds, jeez. And also emeralds, yikes. Okay. That will do. I'm going to have 11 emeralds just left over, yikes. Only 11 left. Alright, so I now have full primordial armor set. Plus a face mask, because of course. So this is the gear I'm strongly considering for Voxelon. And then something else left to enchant. Not quite done with the enchanting yet. Alright, get me some lapis lazuli. which, of course, I know what this is for. So what can I enchant the staff with here? Let's see. Not that. No to that. Yeah, I'd probably do that too, most likely. Yeah, but I run a lot slower now, unfortunately. Nor make the arena in the dark. Oh, you wanted to see what I look like in this. That's it. Better yet, let's hold the primordial staff. And get the house in the shot. Yeah, let's get the house in the shot too. Last I checked, I don't think I can turn it up any more than it already is. Brightness is at bright. Options. What if I turn this down? Moody. I'd rather have it up as high as possible. Let's just get that up as high as possible. Yeah, because stumbling around while being in the dark, that gets old pretty fast. Oh, right. Hmm. So what happens here is that Archmage 3 drops the cost of the runes, drops the rune cost down to 1 and 1 because I can't go below 1 rune. And then I think the Curse of Greed just pushes it back up to 3 of each rune type. Yeah, that's going to be a yikes for me. That's just going to make the staff a lot less efficient. Still usable, but a lot less efficient. So let me just verify this. It's going to be 3 and 3, right? Never mind. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so maybe the Curse of Greed takes place first, and then the Archmage 3 takes place, so... Okay, so Curse of Greed is listed first, right? So here's what's probably happening. So, it normally costs 2 of each rune type to fire the staff, so Curse of Greed probably bumps that up to 4, and then I think the Archmage takes place and knocks it down to 1 of each. So the Archmage 3 cancels out with the Curse of Greed. I think? So I think if the enchantments were just put on the staff the other way around, like Archmage 3 first, then Curse of Greed, then I think it would stack the opposite way, reduce the cost to the bare minimum of 1 rune of each type, and then bump it up by 2 of each. Yeah. I think we're good because I got the enchantments in, like, the more preferable order. To increase the cost, and then just decrease it back down. What does Curse of Greed do? Makes it just consume more runes than it would otherwise. Specifically, 2 more runes of each type than normal. Yeah, it pretty much can show up on any sort of weapon that takes ammunition, or requires it. Including blasters, which the blasters consume more energy in that case, which is obviously a bad thing. When applied to any weapons that consume physical ammo, ammo consumption is doubled. When applied to blasters, energy cost is increased by 30%, which is obviously a bad thing. And when applied to staffs, amount of runes required to use the staff is increased by 2 runes for each type of rune. So it's being increased for each type of rune by 2, and then just decreased back down by the Archmage 3. So, I still got what I wanted. So it's still all good. And it's been that way for a while now. So technically it's good. Technically we're not really cursed. Because I got Archmage 3 to go along with that curse, which takes place after the curse effect. So it just reduces the rune cost on this staff to an absolute minimum still. One of each. Because it can never go below 1 rune. Oh, speaking of wither runes, I just realized I'm going to need more of these. I'll need more wither runes, just realized now. I've pretty much been to all of them at this point. I've been to every dimension by now. And I just realized I need wither runes to actually use the primordial staff with. I don't even think I'm going to go to Vox Ponds and build the arena this stream. But I'm going to make some wither runes in the abyss real quick, because I know I got to do that. Alright, so let's just convert the rest of my leftover charged runium into more runes. Specifically wither runes. Let's just turn that to wither runes right now, because I know I'm going to need these. Alright, so looking at my coordinates, that would be x 266, z 238. Except I don't have any rune shrine blocks on me. So I have to go get myself a rune shrine block from somewhere. So I'd either have to look around the overworld to find an Extreme Hills biome that has a wind rune shrine in it. That or I have to go exploring Lunalis and pretty much just get myself the rune shrine block from there, buying it off a Zal Spellbinder. So yeah, this is awkward. I threw out a red shulker box full of stuff, including my rune shrine blocks, so I'll have to go... Well, this was a total accident, me throwing out the shulker boxes. So yeah, this puts me in an awkward position. I guess I'll go to Lunalis, try and find a lunar village, and just buy myself rune shrine blocks if they show up in trades. Puts me in a silly little position. Yeah, either Extreme Hills or Lunalis. Lunalis being the riskier choice, obviously, since we're talking about the Void here. But of course I have Gravitator, Rosedons, and Shire Staff for easier to travel. Plus I might also get lucky and find another guy who's selling a mending book I can buy, which I would definitely buy. I mean, I didn't need the distorting artifact in Lunalis earlier, so we'll just go back there without hoping for the best. Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, when you teleport up to the nearest safe block using Rosedons, your fall damage is not reset. Like, all that fall damage I accumulated while falling and eating the Rosedons, I was pretty much falling 30 to 35 blocks over the course of 1.6 seconds, so that all accumulated, and then I just took the fall damage all in one shot as soon as I ate the Rosedons, and then just landed on the nearest safe block. So yeah, I still took all that fall damage. because that's totally how it should work. That totally makes sense. So, Rosedons. I'll probably grab even more Rosedons, though, most likely. I'll take another stack or so. Yeah. Trying something with the pearl that I hadn't exactly tried before, to be more specific. And I honestly really shouldn't have. Something I likely shouldn't have done. So yeah, Gravitator Rosedons never really failed me, so I'll just go right back to those again. And they still haven't really failed me yet. Okay, so I have the coordinates of one lunar village already, so I might just consider going there. So that would be like... let me just make sure I'm facing the right way. That would be northeast of where I am right now. Yeah, I'd have to go northeast from here to get to it. Less dense than Lunaless, as in, like, fewer platforms to stand on. Sure, the islands are a lot bigger, but there's often, like, much greater spacing between these islands. Yeah, it wasn't that hard to get at, though. Just use a Shire Staff anywhere in Lunaless. Wasn't that hard. Well, alright then. Okay, I want to go... Yeah, I want to go up here. I'll do that. Yeah, like, much bigger islands, but often, like, much larger spaces. Like, much larger spaces between the islands. Where there's just, like, nothing. If I have to go back to the end for anything, that is. If I ever have a reason to really head back there, that is. Aside from getting more shulker boxes and Elytra, which I already have, like, what else would I do in there? What else is there to do in the end, anyways? Yeah, I have to get the distorting artifact back as well. Would probably be a really good idea. Get that back as soon as possible. Alright, so I need to go north, but these enemies aren't making it easy to go north. Not really making it easy on me, I see. What would I go back to the end for? Oh, you're telling me not to go back. Yeah, with that same logic, I maybe just could have simply not come out here either. And instead just gone to the overworld to look for a rune shrine there. Don't really need to talk to him, though. At least not at the moment. I don't really need to talk to that guy. So I should be approaching a lunar village in not too long. I'll see if I left any rune shrine blocks there that I can just pick up. What do you mean Vigilant? Yeah, I've beaten them already a while ago. Already took care of that. Yeah, taken care of. Alright, so back at this lunar village, I'll see if I left any rune shrine blocks here that I can just take. I'll hope that I actually did leave some. Because if I did, that'll obviously be good news for me. Okay, did I leave any? Well, no, the chests are all empty. Wait. Where is he? Okay, there he is. Or better yet, I can just buy them. Okay, we're good. I can just buy them off him. Yeah, I'll just buy the rune shrine blocks and then leave. So that's pretty much the reason I came out here. I remembered those trades. I remembered he had trades like that, so yeah, I'm gonna buy those off him. I remember there being trades like that I can make. Was he hard Vigilant? No, not really. Vigilant really wasn't, like, that difficult for me at all. Had a pretty easy time with him overall. Though I did make myself a much bigger platform to do the fight on, because that boss altar, just the way that spawns itself, doesn't really give you a lot of room. Oh. Okay, come on. Saved it. Okay, we saved it. I gotta do it again. Saved it again. Okay, can I stop just flirting with disaster? Okay, can I stop just cheating death? Let's stop cheating death. Let's stop doing that. Let's stop flirting with disaster right now. Okay, I'm probably not gonna come back here until I get this sorting artifact, just to be on the safe side. Just too much progress to lose over some little oversight. Let's stop cheating death. Let's just stop doing that. Yeah, I know. I really should have just replaced that. Yeah, I'm killing me. I'm killing me right now. And I literally just came out here to get some rune shrine blocks. Just so I can make some more runes. Not to have a mini heart attack like twice there. Just so I can go make some more runes. Well, actually, no, not really. I could have just simply gone to the overworld and looked for a wind rune shrine out there that it didn't take the block from yet. Yeah, I could have just gone to the overworld and, like, had nothing to really worry about. But yeah, I had a feeling that there were some rune shrine trades available. And I definitely had the money to buy the rune shrine, so that wasn't the problem. Yeah, I did remember there being some trades I could have made, where I could just buy them off as Al Spellbinder, so I went and did just that. Bought his rune shrine block, so now I can make runes again. Could have possibly died on the way back, falling into the void. Good thing we didn't. Okay, so I'm going... No, I'm going the wrong way completely now. I need to go northwest. Yeah, clearly wasn't doing much right. Okay, good teleports. Okay, now I'm just having much better aim with the Shire Staff again. Not sure what some of those earlier shots were about. Yeah, a lot of good shots now. Well, I'm probably right next to my portal at the rate we're going. Or I'm gonna be right next to it soon. Well, I can see that lunar prison that's next to my portal, the Vigilant altar I built a giant platform on, and now I can see my exit portal. So yeah, once I get in there, we're home free. Yeah, that is once I get in there. Alright, let me up. Thank you. Alright, that's good. Alright, where's the portal? I better be next to it. It's over there. Getting much closer to it already. It's right over there. Once I get in there, I'm home free. Alright, let's leave. And we are out of there with our rune shrine blocks. We are home free. Yeah, tell me about it. And we are free. Oh yeah, I have a runic staff, by the way. That is certainly a nice little staff, which I do have, by the way. Oh, and of course, the real MVP is right here. There's the real MVP. So now I can go make wither runes. After that little oversight, I can now make wither runes. So excuse me while I just run on over there to go and make these runes. So I need to run again to like X266, Z238 in the Abyss to make wither runes. Now I have the rune shrine blocks, so now I can make them. I figured I'd just buy 5 of them, just in case I lose a couple by accident. Just in case I ever forget to pick any back up once I'm done making runes. I mean, 5 silver coins at this point in the game is pretty much nothing for me. So yeah, I'll just buy all the rune shrines I can before I stop selling them. Yeah, I just got pretty much all the Zal Spellbinder's rune shrines he had available. It was either that, taking my life into my own hands, or just going to an extreme hill somewhere in the overworld and just looking for a wind rune shrine there, and then taking that rune shrine block, and then using that. Okay, so now I just probably have to go south until I run into the Wither Rune Shrine. So that's even like, so 5 silver coins is even less for you, I take it. Oh, Sweaty, hi there. So yeah, something about going to Lunalist to buy some Rune Shrine blocks. Yeah, I did buy some Rune Shrine blocks earlier. Since I did lose those earlier because I accidentally threw out one of my shulker boxes. I think it was either last stream or the one before. I'm guessing it might have been the one before. That was when I was at Vine Wizards. Alright, so there's 1 Rune Shrine block. I just got like 5 of them, because why not? So now I can make a bunch of Wither runes. which will go nicely with my primordial staff. Like I said earlier, many times if I want runes, I can just go make them. Yeah, who'd have thought that, like, the best way to just get large stacks of runes is to actually make them yourself. I think I'll make, like, some more. Yeah, for runes that require, like, uncharged runium, for runes that require regular runium, you can use charged runium in its place and still make the runes. Yeah, like, you can use charged runium in place of regular runium. But you can't do it the other way around, though. But I don't think that works when it comes to making enhancers that you use to enchant stuff with the infusion skill. That I don't think, however, works. Alright, so I got my wither runes and now I'm gonna leave the abyss. Yeah, certainly. Okay, so that's just some more good news for you. When it comes to making runes, you don't need specifically, like, regular runium to make runes that will take uncharged. They'll pretty much take, like, unpowered or charged runium. Yeah, it will take either one. But for enhancers, for enchanting with infusion, I think you still need, like, regular runium for that. Well, no problem. I mean, I knew that for a while now, actually. Right, so now I gotta just go west also, of course. Yeah, they tend to be, like, easier to find in very large clusters. Yeah, you're absolutely right on that. Still a lot of regular runium chunks. That'll still last me for a very, very long time. So do I have a game plan for Voxelon? I'm going to briefly explain it. Of course I'm going to build a proper arena for Voxelon. Of course I'm going to prepare the arena. So that we know for sure is part of it. So let me face north now, because I need to go north. Alright, so we're home with plenty more runes now. So we'll see how many I can put away. So I'll put away some of my runes I just got. Yeah, where am I going to put these? I'm considering primordial armor because of the damage reduction it can grant. And I'll have the full set effect because I'll put on these 3 armor pieces plus a face mask, though it's only going to come out to 45% damage reduction. This will only come out to 45% DR with the full set if I just can't wear this because we're going to Vox Pawns. So we'd have to put on the face mask. But still, that would be like a pretty significant amount of damage reduction, assuming I can constantly keep Voxelon withered. and I have this staff I'd use as pretty much my main weapon against them. And I guess maybe if I run low on health, I could just switch to a Residian staff. I mean, might be a good idea. I might actually consider that. I might consider doing that. As silly as it seems, it might save my life for all we know. And it used to have even less durability than back then. Oh, I still remember when it had even less durability. So where did I keep it? Okay, so maximum durability of 396. Alright, what's the durability on an iron helmet then? Let me really quickly see. I can't even believe an iron helmet exists anymore still. I still can't believe that exists. Well, more than an iron helmet. Well, it's more durable than an iron helm. What about a diamond one? Let's see. What about a diamond one? $363. This actually has more durability than both of them. No, but once I get one more infusion level, I'll be able to. Considering I'm one level away from that, I think it's going to be worth it. I think that might be worth it, so the Voxelon fight would probably get put off a bit longer. Just buy myself even more time during the fight. It won't be much, but you just never know. It won't be much, but it could be the difference between life and death. And I have these too. In case it really gets bad, I do have notch apples. I never even really used this pickaxe. I've had this pickaxe for I don't know how many streams and I've never used it. And I also have this as a backup weapon in case I start to run low on health. I could try and just save it with the Residian staff as well. Steals half a heart of health every time a projectile hits. Oh, but these get thrown even faster, so... This might be a better option just for the sake of healing. The Volcram. Yeah, I just remembered the Volcram exists, so for the sake of healing I could use that instead. Even though it has, like, pretty terrible damage per second. The staff doesn't really spawn anything anymore. It just heals health whenever, like, a projectile hits. So it doesn't summon a Rose it just heals you. By, like, half a heart every time your staff projectile hits something, but Volcrams also exist. So this is part of my plan here. And of course, this is why I got plenty of Wither Runes. to be able to just really make use of this plan. I have to get Wither runes. So I guess next stream we're building the arena, and then likely doing the fight at that point. Either that, or just getting Unbreaking 4 on the face mask, and then just getting the fight ready.